What's up, Magnet I want to do this video today to talk about the black woman's hair. And we're going to talk about some issues that black men have with it, that black people have with it, period. And, just different things related to the topic. I expect that the video won't go too long, but, here we go. As far as the black woman's hair goes, okay, to me, the way black women wear their hair today, I'm not cool with all of it, all right? Personally, as a black man, I don't like weave, all right? I don't like weave. I don't like extensions. I'm cool with braids. I'm cool with dreads. And I'm especially cool with you wearing it natural. I've gotten to that point in my life to where, there were years ago, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like weave years ago, but I still like natural hair. Like, you had to have natural long hair. With me, as far as I'm concerned, you could have hair as short as mine. As long as you wear it right, you're good with me. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You got women like Amber Rose that wear their hair like mine. But she's one of the baddest black women out there as far as I'm concerned. She's bad. She looks better with short hair than she does with long hair. You know what I'm saying? And she's still sexy. She's still feminine. She don't look like a man. She don't look like a boy. She don't look butch. She looks fine the way she is. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we were born with a certain type of hair. And because of society, and the society that we live in currently, you've got women that, they're burning their scalps. And, the hair, man, I've just seen so many women's hair damaged, beyond repair because they wanted a particular look. Now, I get it, black women. I know that a lot of you, I've heard basically a lot of the reasons why you continue to do what you do is because of society's pressure on you. That I've actually heard some black women say that you can't get a job, certain jobs, without relaxing your hair. And shit, there was even a point in my life when I was relaxing my hair. So, I get that. There was a point in time where, when I went to relaxing my hair, I grew it out. And I started relaxing my hair, and as soon as I started relaxing it, gelling it up, getting that real curly S-curl kit look, you know what I'm saying? My girl count went up. Like, it was like, boom! Like, I couldn't believe it. Now, I think, personally, it was probably the reason was that I started to appeal to more than one type of woman. In other words, before, my hair was always like this, so it was like, okay, well, this is a black man's cut. This is the normal, stereotypical cut of a black man, short cut. But then when I went to that, then all of a sudden, I started getting hit on by more Spanish women, okay, more white women, okay, and more black women, okay. The black women liking that curly look, because for years the whole light skin curly hair has been in with black people, and it's still in. So I was getting more of that because I'm not exactly dark, but I'm not exactly chocolate either. I'm somewhere, kind of in the middle. So I was getting more black women, and then all the Spanish women was either thinking I was Dominican, or some actually thought I was Puerto Rican when I was in certain Spanish clubs. So all of a sudden I was a Spanish man and not a Moyo. So all of a sudden now I was getting more attention from them. And then of course the white girls, the closer to white or Hispanic in certain situations that a black man looks to a white woman, because if she's specifically thinking about trying black, she a lot of times don't want to jump ship right away. She want to ease her way into blackhood, so she want to get the thugged out white dude with the chin strap. Then she want to get the Puerto Rican or the Mexican, and then that's all right. Then she want to go on and try a black man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a different fucking video. I already did a video on that, but what I'm basically trying to say is, when I see a black woman wearing her hair short or wearing her hair natural, even with, like I said, with braids, with dreads, when they're wearing it natural, I'm always like, you go ahead, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's pride right there. That's pride in what you were born with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not being, broken down to conform to what society tells you have to be in order to, be a black woman, an attractive black woman. You got women. It's funny if you'll go online, you see these videos on YouTube, you see things on the internet where black, people that are influential now, either a big singer or, a movie star or whatever, they get their nose slimmed down, you know what I mean? They get these nose jobs done to give them more Anglo-Saxon, Caucasian, what have you features. And I personally don't agree with it. I mean, if you got that big, without that nose, and out them extensions and whatever else you was doing, you can stay the way you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with Whoopi Goldberg wearing her hair the way she does. She's wearing it natural. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I rejecting women that have extensions and weave? I'm not saying you're a bad person or you're fake. Keep that, get that straight. I'm not saying, you fake bitch, that's why you, I'm not saying that. Some of y'all, like I said, your hair's been damaged to the point where you gotta wear wigs and you gotta wear extensions and all that stuff. I get that, that's different. But if you do wear extensions and weave, why don't you try going natural for a little bit? See what happens, you know what I mean? Find a natural look that works better for you. I mean, it's gonna be less expensive, I know that. Shit. Because I know, I done heard of the prices it costs to get some of y'all's hair done and all that shit. You ain't gonna be burning yourself with lye no more, all that stuff. So, wear natural, black women, if you can. If not, I'm not gonna hate on you if you're wearing weave, you know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know a lot of black men don't like that. And a lot of us out there, I mean, here's the thing. When you looking for something, you usually find it, especially if you feel as though you're gonna find it. Don't go out there and, in other words, what I'm saying is sometimes black women say, okay, well, I can't wear my hair like that because then I can't get a man, but that's not true. You will find a man like, such as myself, that sees you and likes that and says, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And they respect that. You know what I mean? There are plenty of us out there that like women with natural hair. Trust me on this. So, I think that's basically all I got to say. If you can, wear it natural. It's the best, it's less expensive, and it's better for you. None of them chemicals and all that shit in your hair. You know what's funny? When I stopped, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all this picture, because I was going to show you this. Toward the end, last few years of my mom's life, she started wearing her hair natural. She stopped relaxing it. And I don't know if y'all can really see this. I'm also in there, but I'm not wearing my hair natural. Got the light all in there. I'm not wearing my hair natural. It's S-curl, baby. Yeah, and she's wearing her hair natural. And if you notice, her hair is similar to mine. Was similar to mine at being, processed. So at one point, I just grew up my hair out and threw the gel in, and I was like, wow, it still looks good without me having to, relax it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a curly look, short curly look, go for it. Throw the gel in there, see the way it looks. You know what I mean? Whatever, y'all. This video's getting too long. But what I'm trying to say is, like I said, if you can, wear your hair natural. Wear your hair natural and become comfortable with who you are as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know what I mean? See some brothers still wearing jerry curls. Still wearing jerry curls. There's a brother at my gym that rocks a jerry curl. I'm like, you, whatever.